think you're doing everything right to keep your muscles strong? Well, if refined flours, added sugars are still a big part of your food routine, they could be sabotaging all this hard work you've been putting in. Are you ready to accumulate some health today? From weakening your ability to build muscle to speeding up muscle loss itself, these hidden culprits are far more dangerous than we've been led to believe, especially with age. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how all that flour, sugary stuff degrades muscle health. And more importantly, what you can do to protect yourself so you can be strong all the way through. Maintaining strength with age means independence. Who doesn't want to be independent? Do what you want to do when you want to do it. So let's start with the refined flours and added sugars. Why are they a problem? When you eat foods like white breads, pastries, sugary snacks, they cause rapid spikes in your blood sugar. Shocker, right? Your body responds with an insulin surge to offset that, to bring that blood sugar back down. And over time, frequent spikes like this lead to insulin resistance. Basically, where your muscles are struggling to absorb the glucose, the amino acids they need to repair and to grow. And this isn't just a challenge for your energy levels. It directly impacts your ability to maintain and build muscle, which literally is youth in a sentence. So these ultra refined carbohydrates, think like standard breads, your crackers, your chips, the added sugars, they feed the inflammatory cascade in our body. This chronic low-grade inflammation, the muscle repair process is going to get downgraded, and that leaves us weaker, more prone to injury. Instead of rebuilding muscle after workout, your body is actually sending out signals saying, hey, we're depleted of resources because we're trying to curb this chronic irritation, this inflammation that's going on in the tissues otherwise. So when sugar levels are high, they increase or they create these harmful compounds called advanced glycation end products. Also, you can say AGEs, AGEs. And these AGEs damage muscle proteins and increase oxidative stress, which serves to what? Accelerate muscle aging, the thing we were trying to decelerate. If you were having that, I just feel weak and like it takes so much energy just to move my skeleton around and just do things. And that used to be so much easier. Sugar excess may be the hidden culprit. All right. The next thing we're talking about is mitochondrial density. That's one of the hallmarks of healthy muscle tissue and youthful muscle. So when glucose and insulin are high, as a response to, say, the refined flours, the added sugar excess, a key enzyme called AMPK, it gets suppressed. And AMPK is the master regulator of mitochondrial creation. And without AMPK activity, you're going to lose mitochondrial density and function in the muscle cells. This literally is the definition of the disease muscle. As mitochondrial density goes down, gets stripped from the muscle, the ability to create energy, the efficiency of it in the muscle also goes down, which means every activity of life, from getting up off the ground to carrying a bag of groceries, to taking the laundry upstairs, to walking to your car, all becomes that much more difficult. Thankfully, we can do things about this. So I got a few steps here to consider. The first one is we just got to replace these refined carbohydrates with whole foods. We swap out our white breads, our pastas, our pastries for actual, what I call real or true whole grains, like quinoa or whole sprouted oats or sprouted wheat berries or wild rice, black rice, these kind of things. These true whole grains, which are crackers, chips, a loaf of bread with the whole grain sticker on it, that is a lie. That's not whole grain. But true whole grains are loaded with fibers, minerals, antioxidants that support blood sugar stability. Secondly, is we just got to control the added sugar intake. I know these are simple, but these are powerful. These will make all the difference in the world. So the American Heart Association, they recommend that added sugars should be under 25 grams per day for ladies and 36 grams or less for the gentleman. However, I'm all about massive health, right? We want to be beyond the ordinary. So I would suggest if you're wanting to flourish in your health, literally going zero on added sugars. Kind of like we do for the Shake Sugar Challenge, right? Go zero on added sugars. That would be ideal. Maybe your birthday, these special holidays, you have that added sugar delight that you want to enjoy. But as a general guardrail for our lives, for our health, I would hold a line. I would use dates. I would use maple syrup. I would use honey, fruit to bring that sweetness to your life. And those who have completed the Shake the Sugar Challenge, you can attest. Once you start looking at labels, the sauces, the dressings, the yogurts, the snack items, the amount of added sugar most of us are consuming, unbeknownst to us, is absurd. Mind-boggling. So get to it. Check those labels if you're going to buy something with a label on it. All right, the third thing is to improve our insulin sensitivity. So if you were listening to this, and I'm thinking I'm already, I'm behind. I already have diabetes. I already have insulin resistance, but A1C is already 6.8, this kind of things. Maybe you're even on, blood sugar medications. You're on Ozempic. You're on, Mounjaro. You're on metformin. You're on insulin. And so even eating the true whole grains sends your blood sugar soaring. Not to worry, there is help. We can talk about, specific nutrient support in another show. Happy to do that. But out of the gate, we want to build muscle. We got to create more places, more spaces for the sugar to be used. And strength training would be top of my list. We talk about creating mitochondria. We got to do some strength training. So you put your back, your chest, your shoulders, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your glutes. We put them to work. And guess what? Age doesn't matter. If you show up consistently and incrementally increase the intensity, the volume, or the amount of what you're lifting, you will gain muscle mass. You will get stronger. And so why does this matter? Because recognize, if you are not thoughtful with your food routine as we age, those easy to come by refined carbohydrates, added sugars, will work against all the effort you've been putting into your health. They're literally, like I said, they weaken our muscles. They accelerate the muscle loss that comes with aging, because we are going to lose muscle with age, but we can slow it down if we do some of these simple things. By making these simple adjustments, like focusing on whole foods, swapping out the added sugars, staying consistent with the strength training, we can protect our muscle health, which will then protect our being, improve our energy, and give us that life of independence, traveling, hanging with the kids, going on the hikes, living by ourselves. It'll help us maintain that. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button, share it with somebody who's serious about accumulating health. Let me know in the comments which tip you're going to implement today. And don't forget to subscribe, as well as get the free downloads after each of these videos so you can make actionable steps towards accumulating health. You want to get stronger, you want to stay healthier, you want to thrive at any age, and you can. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys and gals next time.